making it for the work, landing page optimization. Recap, optimization framework, customer journey, measurement plan, analytics implementation. Do your thing. Optimize it, report it, automate it, cycle, continue. Conversion rate optimization, we will get back to that. You will now see why I made this an issue on the second session already, because today we're going to talk about a lot. Content marketing, stage of the buying cycle, personas, legal, Google Analytics Tag Manager, SEO, one of the most important traffic sources, and this is also we talk about today. And last Monday we talked about app marketing, traffic sources. You bring them mostly to your website if you don't do direct app installs campaigns from your website to your app store, and from there on with your CRM you connect them with your user engagement platforms. That will be a minimum of email and push messages. And if you have more sophisticated tooling, you can make it a more beautiful orchestration of communication. Today, landing pages. What we're going to talk about, value proposition and pricing. That's the high level thing of your landing page. Then the more, let's say, the strategic issues on your landing page. Then the wireframes, testimonials, and trust and security are more the, say, tactical level issues. And then headline, copy, images, video, forms, button colors, etc., and directional clues are more the operational things. On a landing page, we will talk about some landing page platform, what kind of traffic sources, what you can do with your landing page concerning which traffic source you are allocating and activating. Some stats about landing pages. The average number of form fields is 11, but reducing the number of form fields from 11 to 4 can result in a 120% increase in conversions. Only 16% of landing pages don't have navigation bars, and this should be a higher percentage. In general, you should deactivate all distraction from your landing page. So also your normal navigation bars, etc. Navigation menus, you should all delete them. Just your logo on the upper left or upper right corner, and that's it. 48% of marketers build a new landing page for each marketing campaign. That's a lot of work if you have to do that. 44% of companies use split testing software. A typical website conversion rate is about 2.35%. But the top 10% of all the companies are seeing a 3 to 5 times higher conversion rates than the average. Using videos on landing pages can increase conversions by 86%. Over 90% of visitors who reported reading headlines also read CTA copy. This is important. So if you've got them not bouncing directly, and they do take the milliseconds and seconds of time to read your headlines, they will probably also, if they don't get scared by your headline, your copy. So something to remember. 53.3% of web traffic is now mobile, and this is all traffic. Depends on the age group and what kind of vertical and what stage of the traffic cycle. That will be even more. Like I know for news websites like CNN or the New York Times, it will be about 95% of the traffic will be from mobile devices at this moment. Companies with 30 or more landing pages generate 7 times more leads than those with fewer than 10. Putting multiple offers on your landing page can decrease conversions by up to 266%. Again, putting multiple offers on your landing page can decrease. So one offer. That's it. Long landing page can generate up to 220%, so it doesn't have to be short, or that your form has to be at any cost above the fold, depending on what you're selling. So viewers are 80% more likely to read content that features colorful visuals, nearly 9 and 10% trust reviews and testimonials. That having said, the value proposition. A value proposition is a promise of a value to be delivered, communicated and acknowledged. It's also a belief from the customer about how value will be delivered, experienced and acquired. So I have a link here. Okay, here. The link, of course, is also in the presentation. You can check them here. And my screen is a little. I will zoom in a little. So, first example is Stripe. Stripe is a large payment provider for web shops and other platforms where payments are necessary. What are we looking at? Actually, their headline and what they're saying with it. Web and mobile payments built for developers. They have one of the most sophisticated APIs I know. MailChimp, a lot of you will know them. Better email. Not too much. Of course, MailChimp is by now a famous brand, but this is their page at this when this article was written. Lyft, what is it? A competitor of Uber, I believe, rides in minutes. Take the wheel for the drivers. Dollar Shave Club, famous of their one-shot advertorial. They've sold for, I believe, $1 billion to Unilever. It's, I think, the most famous ad ever made in our lifetimes. A great shave for a few bucks a month. $1 Shave Club is the name of the company.
Hey, Joost?
Yeah.
I'm noticing on all these pages that they do have navigation bars. So what you're saying is that is not optimal, is to have those navigation menus?
Well, this is their homepage. So this is, we're talking now about their value proposition. If
Okay.
this would be your homepage, it could be we're coming in a few minutes to a pre-sentence that you can use as a trick to communicate headlines and value proposition. But you have a lot of different kind of say landing pages.
Okay.
It depends on if it's on your home page, it's not a conversion page.
Got it.
Of course, it has a call to action, like in this case, do it. But for example, if somebody is typing in Google compliance management software for financial companies, and your ad is springing up, and they're clicking on that ad, then you want to have those keywords that they have typed in. You need them on your landing page. We'll get back to that in the end, the traffic sources. But
Okay.
how good your value proposition is, of course you should test it. But in some cases, people will click right away if they don't find the keywords on the landing page that they search for. So it depends on the traffic source. In this case, we are looking at home pages. So it has more functions, and you cannot delete the navigation on your home page. It's not
Understood. Okay.
aesthetic.
Thank you.
Well, this one I don't know. So Pagely, we help the world's biggest brands scale and secure WordPress. So they have one of the top WordPress hosting providers. Bitly, so URL shortener, shorten, share, and measure. Unbounce. We're talking again, people, value propositions, like in a clear, as simple way as possible, communicate what you offer. So there are some images in these things we see, but they support the headline actually. Unbounce is the one of the top landing page software tools. Build, publish, and A/B test landing pages without IT. It says clear what they're doing, right? Last one, not Apple, Vimeo. Make life worth watching. There are more on this URL, about 30. And here, what we see here, the most flexible fitness membership ever. Fitness membership ever. ClassPass. That makes you think. Then you have the how do you create a value proposition? It's of course one of the core features of your business preparation, of your startup sequence, of your building your business. But it's not my expertise to create value propositions. I know, and I mean more really what's behind the value proposition. When your product is finished, I can help you create the sentence, but probably you can do it better than me. But of course, the strategic things in all the gains, pains, customer jobs that customers are looking for, like if you really think about Uber, the taxi service. What kind of hassle they solve in the entire customer journey, like finding a taxi, payments, quality, like you're not with a drug addicted taxi driver, all these kinds of issues they solve. So it's really a big thing they offer. And of course, if they can bring it to a simple headline with an enormous sophisticated app, but that gives you the feeling that's quite easy, then you have a great product. But if you're still working on your value proposition of how you communicate your product in a value proposition, this is a framework for you to help. The value proposition canvas, there's a link in this presentation where you have a good explanation how you can use this canvas. Probably had it in one of kind of a lean startup course or scene or whatever. Of course, for not the value proposition itself, the content of them, but how you communicate your value. Please develop some variations. And test them. Send 250 visitors to each of them. Like if you like really your best traffic, so your main keywords of Google search. You can A/B test really easy with Google Ads. We're going to talk about it, and you can send them to different landing pages. And you can test what resonates. It's really important. This is landing page optimization is the number one multiplier or KPI of your digital marketing activities. I mean, you can be on top of number one of Google of a lot of high searched keywords, but if you don't have a nice converting landing page, everything else doesn't matter. Pricing. It's a strategic issue. Same with the value proposition. And this is a classic example. The two images you see, one colorful and one black and white, belong to the same thing. It's a really old example of Dan and Ariely. He's one of the top behavioral scientists, behavioral economic scientist. He has wrote some books about this. This is a classic example. You see it in every article about pricing. You will see this one back. What are you looking here for? At the left, this was from the time that when we went from print only to digital, and a lot of publishers, also The Economist, struggled with getting people to pay for digital content. And here you see this change of culture. So what do we see here? An economist subscription for $95. It's a print thing. You get it on your mail at home or at your office. Then you have a print subscription. Sorry, the first is digital, $60. Print, $125, and print plus digital also for $125. So you see the print only and print and digital are both the same price. from the right image, we see that in this case, how left got communicated, 84% choose for the third option, print and web subscription for $125 US. In the test example, but I believe the test was with three options, and the control was actually the one with two options. 60% in the test choose for the cheap variation for digital only. Well, I'm telling it wrong. So you see here, by deleting the middle option, deleting the middle option, a lot of they got less revenue because a lot of people chose the cheaper digital only subscription. So what you get out of this test is like, hey, if I offer a decoy pricing, or you can also add one small but essential feature. For example, if you offer a project management tool or something, but you include emailing, so emailing, receive and send from your platform, it will be a really high in demand feature, because your users won't need to go to Gmail or Outlook or whatever tool they use. Adding such a feature for high pricing, while the other other product will be cheap, could be a pricing strategy. What kind of different pricing tactics are there? Freemium pricing, premium pricing, skimming, economy pricing. Bundling is a really I've done a lot of bundling activities. It can work really well. Promotional pricing, psychological pricing, dynamic pricing, depending on what you compare for. You see dynamic pricing, you see a lot of e-commerce, like what are competitors doing, what is your stock, the amount of articles in stock, but also what is your margin, but also demand, search demand for the product, etc. So that's in e-commerce you see a lot of dynamic pricing happening. Yes. Okay, Cor. What these three bars hopefully tell you is that there are customers who are willing to pay more for your current offer, and you don't know which one. What we can say, like if you have a product cost of 50% of your turnover, so a gross margin of 50%, and you will increase your price with 1%, and you don't have a price elasticity of 1, so price increase of 1% has a demand decline of 1%, you increase your profits probably with 5 or 6%. So testing where your right price range is can have a really high impact on your bottom line. This is strategic thing. Why I mention it here on landing page optimization is because you have to communicate your prices. And I believe I will tomorrow will send some more examples of pricing, but of course you can understand that you have very many ways how you communicate pricing, because this is only say on an abstract tactical level, but bundle pricing, for example, you see it with SaaS companies a lot. If they have a slide bar with monthly or yearly pricing, but actually you can calculate what their churn is based on the difference in pricing. If they offer, for example, a 40% discount in their monthly or yearly, then you know, hey, they have a high cutoff rate, so they need people. They have a lot of money discount. It's very beneficial for them to offer that low pricing, so people stay longer. It has for a 40% discount for a year, while monthly payment is a lot more expensive. Then you know, hey, they have a fast high churn rate. Another thing you have to think about your pricing is like, hey, I have a complicated product, and I don't want people to uh, stop after a month, because then they haven't figured out even the benefits. They have to using it for a while, for at least for 3 or 6 months before they have the real benefits. For example, an accounting program for bookkeeping. Well, if you have to do 1 month your business in such a package, then you don't have any benefits. You have to do at least one tax cycle before you see, okay, this is really nice working, except for integrations and stuff like that. But you get my drift, I hope. That's why communication about pricing is part of your landing page, and you should really think about it. Wireframe structure. I use my mouse. What have you to think about? The elements you need on the landing page, and with that I mean call to action, headline, image, video, whatever, just the plain elements. What device people are watching your landing page on, of course, your branding, and the clarity and the value proposition. I have some links here with some really nice examples. Well, 110 landing page examples. You can look for yourself, but where you look down, it's not like don't focus on the headline, but where the elements are. Here's a form on the right, big vertical image, and a text column on the left of the form. You see that a lot. Small form, USPs under it, and a lot of focus on the form with the value proposition. One big image, just one direct form, or one field direct form. A lot of visual images under, no icon images, but visual. So look at this like, hey, there are several ways how I can structure my landing page. Nice exit pop-up. Yeah, we are on landing page examples. Example, B2B lead generation pages. Now, this is quite a basic one, I believe. I've seen this form in, of course, its variations a lot. Something totally different, this one. No, big video call to action. What is this? Resource Guru. The calendar. Okay, scheduling thing. Link form, but really also a lot of attention to the image behind it. The image behind it is not, let's say, not layered. There's not a colorful layer like gray or blue over it, and the man is pointing to the screen, so it needs a lot of focus. What do they do? Well, I think they can work product strategy, research, design, UX development. Okay. they focus on the and here on the social proof. We're going to talk about it too, social proof, but big big names. You get the idea. I think you need to view those wireframe structures for yourself, just to um, offer you some info. Hey, how do other companies rearrange the part of their landing page? Testimonials and reviews. Some stats review found that 50% or more reviews per product can mean a 4.6 increase in conversion rates. And this 4.6 is not a percentage of a percentage. It was, if you click on the link, you will see a really high increase. It's like more than double or something. Triple, I believe. But also something about negative reviews. Well, I saw it in another article. But it's a really, if you have good reviews, it can triple your conversion rate. It's really extreme. According to iPerceptions, 63% of customers are more likely to make a purchase from that site than that has user reviews. Bizarre Force found that site visitors who interact with users and customer questions and answer are 100% more likely to purchase while visiting and spend 11% more. eMarketer found that consumers' reviews are more trusted than manufacturer descriptions. And of course, you have several ways to offer testimonial reviews, like the example we just mentioned, where they had icons of their big ticket clients. On the upper right here, you have a description of what people say about a product or brand with their full name and their photo. So hey, we're really behind this testimonial. Of course, what is it? Amazon like or reviews that say, hey, what's the spread of the deviation of the ratings, worst, best, well, most helpful, etc. So really a deep, long tail of reviews. But for you to remember is any shape or form. Also, if you are a member of associations that have a bar, not just a payment, but a kind of qualification bar or quality bar or whatever bar to get in, I will mention it, especially if they have a lot of, fame within or the vertical or in the consumer market. And even go as far for example, if you offer a B2C product, like using the icons of the payment providers, PayPal, MasterCard, direct debit cards, etc., big banks, like, hey, I can pay here with my resources. Trust and security, or here are the payment providers. Of course, all kinds of information that people scan with the eyes. They don't read it; they scan it. That's why branding is about, like, making your decision cycle shorter and simpler, so they don't have to find out, like, hey, is MasterCard trustworthy or PayPal, etc. And well, I would use everything. For example, on the upper left, the SSL certificate. You have several SSL ways with a really nice green bar, extended validation SSL. Yeah, it really looks good. So I would do it. Easy returns policy on the right, below bottom right, to your product warranty. Not good money back guarantees, all these things that lower risks perception please, please, please add them to your landing page. Well, the most important and difficult things, headline. On average, 8 of 10 people will read the headline copy, but only 2 or 10 will read the rest. Of course. Then we go to BuzzSumo. BuzzSumo is one of the tools I mentioned, I believe, in content discovery, like what kind of content gets shared a lot. And they're one of a kind. So they have a lot of information. And well, I'm gonna these two. Just a sec. Top headline phrases measured by average Facebook engagement. Will make you, this is why, can we guess, only 10 times in. The reason is, well, it's quite sensational. It's Facebook. Chris says this is why, tribal headlines. You also saw in the research of SEO that listed really well. Huh? Yeah, also the worst performing phrases. So, and there's more about headlines here, but interesting for you to read, to go deeper. Here's the trick. I use a trick to put I want to in front of it. So I want to use my wardrobe for mixing and swapping fashion, for example. Or I want to have a solution or have one dashboard to see all my global compliance risks. You get the idea. Conversion Excel is one of my favorite blogs concerning conversion optimization. Of course, these headlines are not static. What you should do if you have a team, you should let everybody write their ideas about their headline or value proposition and all the other kinds of elements we discussed today, and get together with create some variations, or let people create their own variation. And if you're with 2, well, you should discuss it together. But if you have 3 or 4 more teams, like vote together or create all the options and just test it. Deadline includes numbers. How to reader addressing. Ways you need to make drinking tea more delightful. 50 ways, yeah. The number article, 50 ways. Of course, these are not really headlines in the sense of the value proposition. But if you're looking to generate leads and you have a white paper, and you could write a white paper like 10 ways how you can make money out of the old stuff in your wardrobe, for example. Download the white paper, for example. So that's why it's mentioned here. Well, you can check it out for yourself, but really important moment, the headline. Copy, besides header and subheader, benefits, features, testimonial, and simple language. This is of course where we see all the copy. Again, copy is my personal one of my weakness, and I can write a good article, but sales copy is really, or sales, but persuasive copy is really hard, I think. That's a personal opinion. A good copywriter will think otherwise. But here on the left, you see a table where differences are really nicely explained. Like if you sell paper clips, well, both our paper clips are more beautiful and easier to use because we make them out of carbon filter. Carbon fibers make our paper clips beautiful and easy to use. It's like, well, if you're writing an important, especially if you're not testing and you should take a lot of time and rewriting and also let other people give you feedback on it because it's important. But you use it everywhere: benefits, features, testimonials, etc. Your difference between feature, benefit, and a sales message. Sleeping bag. Feature is a 2-inch insulation layer. Benefit is stay warm all night. Sales message: don't let the cold keep you up at night. Get a great night's sleep and wake up ready to go for a full day of outdoor activities. So yeah, this, in my humble opinion, this really needs some writing good copy really needs some contemplation and reiterations before you put it live. Use of images. Same or more important than headlines because you know the saying, an image says more than 1,000 words. What kind of image depends a lot on your business and on your product. Yeah, on the upper left you see a fitness guru, Gillian Michaels. Well, it's about her. On the right, a baking or a cake ordering service. Focus on, hey, when do you really need nice cake? American Express, we all know the credit card, really product focused. And on the left, the image from an asylum for pets, where you see the thing. Well, the dog trying to make a connection and somebody who doesn't can get to the dog straight away. Images always create a feeling or leave an impression. You cannot undo it, say unsee it. Then you have to think about, hey, do I want to show a product or an abstract, like if you have a product that makes a lot of things simpler, but it's software is more difficult to. That's why we have icons and stuff like that. It's more difficult to make it concrete. And or do you have a product that gives you emotion? Like for fashion, it's more an emotional product than anything else. Video. When does it add value and makes it things more clear? When doesn't it add value? Does it make it even more blurry? Well, I think you don't need an explainer video to buy a book. Of course, if you have if it's that your only book, like you're the author, that's something different. Then maybe you want to have a video on the reason why you wrote this book, what people can expect reading this book, what you inspired you, whatever. But you can imagine that it would be a little, maybe too much if Amazon had on all their landing pages a book video. Explaining how a water-driven vacuum cleaner is 10 times better than your old one might need one, because hey, people might want to get into the technicals, or hey, what's the difference in mechanics? Why does it get more clean besides your carpet? Explaining your behind-the-scenes process of your actually complicated but in UX really good simplified way to getting some things managed is probably a really good use case. Then we get a little bit to explainer videos, product demos. These are some examples where you can use video, product demos, demos. Testimonials, of course, is really powerful. I mean, if you get one of your clients get 30 to 90 seconds in front of a camera and tell them how their product saved millions. Wow, that's a good use case. How-to videos, that's of course a lot. Very beneficial, especially if you have a complicated product or a product with a lot of features. Um, um, for example, a marketing automation software, how to test your emails, how to configure sending from your own server, whatever. You can write articles with screenshots, um, but videos that can screen recordings that people can pause and look it up for themselves. That's really a great thing. So videos, but it's not 100% always increasing conversions. So if it's on your landing page, and depending on your conversion goal, like it might work when you need a trial to get people to sign up for a trial, but might not work, probably not, for downloading a white paper. So it depends on your conversion goal. Yeah, forms. There are a lot of elements and issues with forms. So I thought we're going straight to some deep articles. Yeah, I'm going to start with the second one. Anybody hear that sound? Just a second. Okay. Yeah. This is Venture Harbor. This is a blog of the founders of AngelList. AngelList is a big directory of startups and founders and sponsors, but investors. Multi-step form outperforms single-step form, but that's not always the case. That depends what you need it for. But if you have a lot of fields, like for example, an application for a new passport, several steps. Short forms, longer forms for primary conversions. Yeah. So hide hero forms behind CTA buttons. Sometimes form fields scare people. That's what they're trying to say. Redesign before removing. And of course, what fields you have this say common / logical knowledge, like hey, more fields decrease conversion rate. Well, besides that, not 100% closed definitions. Of course, less fields also mean less quality leads. So it's imaginable if you have a really heavy, serious corporate B2B tool that you want to collect business email addresses. So you close off the form for Gmail, Hotmail, and other Yahoo addresses. It's imaginable that you would build in such a wall to get in. Just for other ways could be, hey, we really don't need companies and we don't want to spend any time on companies that are less than say 500 people on the payroll. So you must have the question on your form, like how many people work at your company. So think about what must be asked, what might be asked, and well, test the length of your forms. Um, CTAs, I want to single form layouts important. Mobile first. We use typing. This is a choice menu, and people it's a progressive questionnaire. Um, but you ask the questions not by filling out the form, but with other form elements. It's like the same for picking out a moment for setting an appointment. The people click open a calendar instead of typing in the date themselves. Well, clear fields button. All right, this is what a really nice case study. I worked it out here. It's from Conversion Excel. They did a test with for driving school. And they want to people to sign up to get them in their funnel. Um, variation free. The first is to control. The free is the winning version with no name field, but with email and additional questions was the winner, and created 45% more conversion. So that's a lot, and didn't have a lot of info except the name. So you can understand what something like this do for their entire funnel. Buttons. Um, important thing, you can increase conversions a lot with it, so you really should test it. Button text, the form of your button, but of course the form of your button is, you will see when you're you will in your CSS file, say of your app or website, you will have a special color for your call to action. So it must be a really outstanding color, and only the call on your entire website, the buttons have the same color. So it's a consistent design. For marketing experience is really a good conversion optimization agency, but in the right sense. Well, arrest attention, build connection, build problem, build interest, build suspense, and transfer momentum. Well, and on the right, an example of I believe it's from Unbounce. It's clear, like submit or get your free ebook now, which says better. I want to go here with you. Well, I advise you, because I've seen a lot of cases that your button color and the text in your button can really make a difference, big difference, how many conversions you get on your landing page. So definitely worth testing. Also easy to test. Directional clues is an easy design, technically quite attractive way to focus attention, is by pointing out, letting people people on your website or on your real life people images on your website, let them help you by watching them or pointing to a certain direction. So this can really be helpful. But also, like if you have a longer page, hey, go to that area, like point it out with them with arrows and stuff like that. Landing page platforms, Unbounce, Lead Page, Instapage, Wishpond. They're really the specialist in landing pages, and that's the main feature of their product. But other marketing platforms are also adding landing page functionality. And why they do this platform? Because they also collect data. Like if you have your landing page on another platform, like on Unbounce, while you're using HubSpot or ActiveCampaign for your email marketing sequences, and you want to implement a pixel from ActiveCampaign on your Unbounce leading page, well, you have to implement it. Obviously, that's GDPR, etc. So it's handy to have it all in one suite. And those packages below, HubSpot, ActiveCampaign, and ConvertKit, traded down. Traded down is not traded sideways, and added the feature of landing page to their suite. So before you go to Unbounce or lead page, check your marketing automation or email marketing platform, and hey, do they offer a landing page function, and do I like it enough to trust them with my conversion rate optimization or landing page optimization. Traffic sources and the impact on the landing page. Well, organic search, because you will rank mostly for only for keywords that you're optimized for. The keywords that people are looking will be mostly on top and in your headlines. So, in a sense, you already have done the headline writing for your organic search pages. Check the intention words for the verbs or mostly verbs that you have optimized your page for. Of course, simple, relatively simple products like car insurance. Compare car insurance, buy, book a flight to from Chicago to New York. Quite straight line, but with more complicated products, people will not use those verbs, but other words. Like top 10 tools for compliance management, or corporate corporate compliance management tools, etc. You can there's a lot of things you can imagine that people would type in. But it says something about their intention. That's what where I want to go to with your landing page. So if people use an active word like or you have a booking page, you can also think the other way around, like, hey, I have a page where people can book flights, but I can, my every page on my website is also my landing page. Then you have to consider that, like, hey, this is my landing page. People going coming here, and buff, they need to go straight into the flight, say calculator flight, where you do your flight details and book if you like it. So that's when, so headline writing for SEO pages, consider for which keywords you are optimizing the page for, and how do you write it in a nicely way, so it communicates well your value proposition, or that special part of your value proposition, like compliance management tool with email integration. That could be really a search query. Somebody search for, well, do you need a compliance management tool with email integration? We have that. Paid search. Quality score influences directly your CPA, because if you have a low quality score, what is quality score? We get it to with Google Ads, but if you have a low conversion rate, or you're not showing any keywords that you're advertising on your landing page, then you have to pay more, up to 4 times more per click than advertisers with a high quality score. So you want to have the keywords that people are searching on your landing page. and you also want to have a high conversion rate, because why does Google does that? Because they think, well, a good conversion rate is a sign of a good user experience, and we want our searchers to have a good user experience, so you can pay less. If you're running a lot of ads, like for example, a big e-commerce store, you want to implement dynamic keyword insertion on the landing page. So the entire story in this presentation about writing headlines, skip it for your if you're running a lot of Google ads. Dynamic keyword insertion, so that people see exactly the keywords that they're typing in a nicely written way on their landing page. You do direct response advertising, both for paid and organic search, but also think about Facebook, LinkedIn advertising, affiliate advertising, etc. Download the white paper, just keep it short. You already communicated in front, like, hey, if you click on this button or ad, this is what you can expect, and this is what we hope you to do. That's why they clicked on the ad and buff. Get them. If, for example, branding advertising, it's really with a high level brand message. Most people will not click on your ad, but will go directly to your homepage. And direct because they saw it offline, or directly because they type in your full URL in their browser. And then you have to think about in front of it, of course, not when you're making your landing page, but earlier, like, hey, why did we do this brand advertising campaign anyway? Of course, the brand manager says, well, we want to be well known in the market. But people do react on it. So, hey, what do you want them to do? And if a deal of coupon is communicated, like we have now the special launch offer, or we have a coupon especially for partners of Salesforce. On top of the homepage, because those people always get on the homepage, exactly if you advertise digital with a deep link. But in general, branded traffic that doesn't click comes to your homepage. Always put on top of the page a big call to action, like, hey, the campaign you were looking for is here. Yes, I was working on this slide. There's some more here. Just a second. This is a really nice page where you can see some differences, like, hey, what did they do with testing? You should take a look out for yourself. In the other presentation about conversion rate optimization, there are also in that presentation some links to the test resources of the testing tools, like for Optimizely, Visual Website Optimizer, and other cases. But half of those cases are about landing page optimization, or elements of the landing page. So you can go there also for inspiration. In general, I hope you find this let's say worthwhile, this presentation. I think value proposition and the pricing. If you name prices, if your pricing page, or you have a one session offer, it's really important how you communicate it. But value proposition is a really big issue, and all the other things are really important, but easy to test. But value proposition is of course more difficult. Not the headline of where you, but all the ingredients, what you offer, etc. That's what was it for today, and I hope you have found it useful and a really nice